episode 424, man. Make sure you lock in, old subscribers, new subscribers, old listeners, new listeners. What it do? Hey, let's get it. Hey, I'm not disappointed. I'm not upset. We had an amazing season. NFC Championship, we lost. At the end of the day, the better team won. The more disciplined team won. Yeah. Because with 4 turnovers in the playoffs, it's not much you can do. You got to give your quarterback an opportunity. You got to give your offense an opportunity. Our defense didn't play its best of games, but when it came down to it, turnovers was the difference. I understand people going out with the narrative, talking about the referees. Guess what? When the ball is in your hand, the football is in your hand, you got to make plays. And when it's time to make plays, those plays need to be made. If you're going to turn the ball over with a very good team and talented team to the Eagles, then you already know what's going to be the result. Yep. And if you look at the score is not resulting in what actually happened in the game. Because it was 7-3. We turned the ball over, gave it to them. It ended up being 14-3. We go back down the field. We get a field goal. It's 14-6. Then Jayden Daniels scores. It's 14-12. Then after that,
Terry
goes for the touchdown, making it 14-12. The next time Jayden Daniels sees the ball, it's 27-12. We already out of distance. So you got to make the plays when it counts. That's just comes down to discipline and being prepared when those moments come to you. Eckler fumbled, De'Ami Brown fumbled, Nichols fumbled, and that was the game. All she wrote. And the key factors that we said, Hugh, is that we had to keep Saquon contained. I knew what type of game it was going to be because the first play.
I was watching. I'm like, how did all those guys fall? I'm like, why y'all fall on top of each other?
First play,
and then y'all don't tackle in space. I was like, are y'all serious?
Outside zone first play. You don't.
I'm
not
watching Bobby run,
Saquon.
And then somebody whoever on the end run, he fall, which made Bobby got bumped, and he about to fall. So I'm like, I don't know what that arm tackling was that
But once you get
Frank Martin was doing. I don't know. I'm Jeremy Chimby hitting people. So I don't know what that.
Once you get Saquon past the second to third level, you on your own. Yeah, like you said, you got to make those tackles in open space. But let's give Saquon his credit. He's talented. We knew if anybody was going to get his, it was him. Yeah. The reason why we lost is because he
definitely made me reassess the Robinson situation, because Robinson don't got no wiggle. Like Robinson don't break no runs. Like he don't break no runs.
But Saquon,
he go forward.
But I'm not gonna lie, but he's not even comparable.
He's not comparable.
He's
but I'm
once in a lifetime running back.
You do want a running back that can break a run at some point. Robinson don't ever break no runs.
I get it, but also it just we didn't contain Saquon, and then also you let Jalen Hurts throw for 244 passing yards.
I don't like the coach's decision after him Lattimore and Brown got into it to put Mikey on there. I was like, no, let those two battle it out. Like don't let what happened, bully you into moving Lattimore. And I was like, no, because he was taking advantage. I'm like, Mikey's good, but I don't think he's not who you want guarding one-on-one AJ Brown. Let him and Lattimore duke it out. You're gonna have those tickets that play, but that's what you want. Let those two duke it out. I didn't like that decision to move after they got into it. Mm-hmm. I started seeing him on the other side. So like, no, let them two go at it. That's what
I have no excuses in this game. It is what it is. Like I said, we didn't come prepared.
We did not. They were the more talented team.
The more disciplined team won.
It just irks me because I'm like, listen, I mean, I want to win. Like, I'm never the guy. At least we got that. I ain't that guy. We were there. We were one game away. Let's win it. We beat that team before. I can't stand the Eagles, so no, I always want to win. I definitely don't want to go out like that.
But all in all,
you gotta play better.
All in all, the tush push should be illegal. I'm tired, and that's not just me being a fan of Washington. I'm tired of seeing the tush push because it gives them an advantage. Also, when you're looking at the stat sheet, you see Jalen Hurts with 2-3 rushing touchdowns. No, he's right there.
And then they start comparing his rushing touchdowns to Cam Newton. I'm like, no, Cam Newton was running those things in.
I've never heard of a penalty to where y'all just going to give them a touchdown.
Yeah, because then you're saying we're doing it intentionally. We're not doing it intentionally. We're trying to stop this play. And we're trying to. The best way you can stop that play is by jumping the snap. That's like literally your best shot of stopping that play is jumping the snap. We're not doing it on purpose. We're trying to. They're playing defense. They're playing hard. Frankie Hoover was playing hard. It's for a Super Bowl on the line. That dude was putting his everything into that. He wasn't doing it on purpose. You got the other guys. No, we're trying to stop this play. It's like you gonna award them a snack. Like we're not. What do you mean award them a score? Like we're trying to play football here. And if that's the case, that's even more of a disadvantage for the defense, because you already allow them to push each other, but then on the same time, you're now allowing us to do all that we can to stop it.
Exactly.
It just gives them the ultimate advantage. And it's just like either make it fair for the defense to do what they need to do or get rid of the play. You know, I hate to be that guy, but it's just like, yo, if it gets to a point where you're talking about some rewarding them a score, and it's just like, yo, like at that point that's when I never heard of that before. That's what annoyed me. I was like, yo, we're trying to stop the play the best way they can, man. And the best way you can do it is by jumping the snap. That's your only shot. You know, so
yeah. And at the end of the day, Washington fans, a lot to be excited for, a lot to be happy for. Do not hold your head. We really went 14 games of wins this season. Jayden Daniels, we have our future quarterback. We have our future GM. We have our future coach. Everything is aligning. We got almost $100 million in cap space. Look here, do not hang your head down. Yes, we do want to win this game. We're not saying that we don't want to win this game. That's what we got there for. But let's be happy about what it is to see in the future because our window is open now.
Yeah,
we've exceeded the window with this year. It's our time. So I'm happy and I'm excited. We have the Chiefs. We have the Chiefs and Eagles on to the Chiefs and Bills games. Like we just said, man, when it's time to win, Patrick Mahomes, you can't go against him. You can't bet against him. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: if he get this 3P, I am calling him the greatest quarterback of all time. Before 30, the age of 30, he has been to 5 Super Bowls. He has been to 7 straight AFC Championship games. It is nothing really more to say about it. And for those who just complaining about the rest, I don't want to hear that. They put themselves in this situation to win the game.
They win games, bro.
And Josh Allen, it's unfortunate he's 0-4 against him. But guess what? Just like we knocked Lamar, just like we'll knock Burrow, whoever goes up against Patrick Mahomes, bro, the objective is to win. If you're not winning,
somebody always sells Josh in this game.
Somebody always giving Josh Allen, caping for Josh Allen. I love Josh Allen as a quarterback, but he hasn't got it done in 4 attempts. So it's like at this point, when are you going to get it done? Because
listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. When I watch these games, I never like there've been a couple games where I felt like Josh didn't play well, but there are a lot of games where I just feel like, yo, man, like the dude put like for example, the dude puts up points. Every single time he play Mahomes, 29, 30-something points. And at some point, you got to play some defense. Even on that last play, where they on 4th and 5, where they rushed it, he threw a ball. You got to catch. You got to make that catch, man. Last year, he put his team position, missed field goal. The year before that, 13 seconds left on the clock. I just be like, yo, man, this is like, as a quarterback, you get blamed. But at the same time, I be feeling for Duke. That's how I felt about Lamar this year. I felt like Lamar put his team in position to win, and someone else, like say with Jayden Daniels, it's like, yo, you trying to put your team in position to win.
I get it,
but others are falling short.
I get it, but you have a full 4 quarters to get it done. I get the defense needs to play, but you don't. It's some plays that Josh Allen left on the table yesterday.
But that's a football game. That's a football. That's any football game. But this is why I was saying, like, this is the ultimate.
Patrick Mahomes, he don't lead those plays on the field.
This is why I say this is the ultimate team sport. Because in basketball, right, if you go down, you shoot the ball, you score. All right, now you get to go run back, and you have to go play some defense. So you have control of what happens in the scenario. As a football player, once you've done your part, like as a quarterback, once I've done my part, I have no choice but to sit on the sideline and trust you to get this done. I cannot do anything else. Or once I throw the ball and I put it in the right position and I put it in the right spot, it's no longer in my hand. It's up to you to make that play. And if you don't make it, then it's like, but who gets all the blame the next day? Lamar gets all the blame. Josh gets all the blame. Yeah. But it's like, this is the ultimate team sport, man. It is. I can only do but so much. It's like,
it is.
You know, so that's why, I don't know, and you played the game, so you get it. So that's how I feel about it. You know, I'm just like, yo, man, like, I'm watching this, and this is the ultimate team sport, man. Like, there's only so much you can do as a player. In this sport, you have to rely on each other. So it's like, if I do my part and you don't do yours, it doesn't matter how much I do if you don't do your part. You know, but only one guy gets blamed. So it just looks bad because Josh Allen has no first-team all pros. He's got no MVPs. He's got no Super Bowl appearance. It just looks like, on paper, his resume looks bad. But it's just like, yo, this dude is really one of these best. Like, I don't want him to have a Phillip Rivers story.
Yeah,
because I argue down that Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He is a Hall of Fame.
Because I'm like, people are like, nah, he don't got no moments. But I'm like, yo, but y'all let Matthew Stafford in. because he won the ring last minute. But his stats look way better than Matthew Stafford's. And he played in a real quarterback era. He played with Peyton.
But he
played in Drew Brees. He played with
Aaron. Guess what? Matthew Stafford won it in the league with Brady and Mahomes and Josh Allen and Lamar. So I wouldn't say that.
No, Brady was not. Well, I wouldn't call Brady a factor at that year.
Brady was a factor because Brady won the year before that.
The next year they were trash.
Can't say that though. Don't matter.
And the reason I have a hard time giving Matt Stafford credit is because Matt Stafford has always had an elite receiver. And even that year, he had Cooper Kupp, the Triple Crown winner. He led the league in picks. And even in that game, the Super Bowl MVP was Cooper Kupp.
It's hypocritical, Hugh, because he played on the team with the Lions. We was trying to bring the Super Bowl, but like you said, it's 11.
You're right.
It's 11 players on the field.
You are correct.
So
but he did lead the league in picks that year with freaking the Rams.
So,
he led the league in picks with the Rams.
But like to the Josh Allen point, hey, we'll see next year. We have our Super Bowl matchup: the Chiefs versus the Eagles.
You out of your mind? You think I'm rooting for the Eagles?
I think have the better and most talented team. The Chiefs, I would not bet against them. They know how to win. They're most experienced in this, and you can bet your bottom line. I'd rather the Chiefs win 3P, 4P, 100P before I root for the Eagles. So I have the Chiefs. It's not. It's simple. It's simple for me. I got the Chiefs.
And I think the point that Saquon has been trying to make. Yeah, call me a hater. I don't care. I think the point Saquon's been trying to make has been solidified. You know, I hope this season shows that running backs need to be more valued.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's been proven, but I still want the Chiefs to win. I don't think he needs to win it all to show that. I think he's proven that. I think he's proven that the way y'all be treating running backs at a certain age, trying to ship them off and write them off and get a new one. Like, no, you need a solid running back. You can win with a solid running back in your back. But yes, you need quarterback play for sure. But yeah, I think he's proven that point. So I'm going with Mahomes.
And another conspiracy theory, it seems to be true, because the colorway was red and green. And I won't be just diving into those the colorway, but the Super Bowl colorways. It plays a factor because for the last 5 to 6 to 7 Super Bowls, with the color of the Super Bowls, it matched the teams that were in the Super Bowl. So I'm not big conspiracy theory, but a lot of people were saying that it was going to be them based off of that. But the better teams are in the Super Bowl. I can't complain. Those are the teams. You got top 5 defense. You got top 5 offense on both sides. We shall see what the result will be on that.
Real quick before we move on, because I got the shirt on today, because yesterday was the 5-year anniversary of Kobe Bryant and, you know, his daughter Gigi and their other 5 the tragic souls that were lost on yesterday, 5 years ago yesterday. Mm-hmm. So definitely just want to.
And shout out to Kobe, because I know he's smiling. He's smiling because his team going to the Super Bowl again. So, and that was one of the last times they went to around that time they went to the Super Bowl. Was like before he
2018 something like that.
Yeah, it was 2017.
Yeah.
So he won.
Shout out to Kobe Bryant, man.
So shout out to Kobe. Jayden Daniels, you know, like I said, our hero. But Jayden Daniels' mom and momager, an agent, says girls are what most currently concerns her.
For sure.
As his son, as her son rises to stardom, as it should. And I love Jayden Daniels' mom always being by his side, especially being an agent. And you see situations like the Jalen Green and the Drea situation. It's really a lot of these girls and women out here that are looking for a come up. They're looking for their moment in time of shine because you see a star. Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy he has that. And a good support system. You can tell he has a good family support system behind him that's going to keep him away from that. It's not being, okay, well, he's not going to find women, he's not going to experience certain things, but being mindful of with those people out there they're trying to gain. They're trying to come off a check off of you, for real. So I love that she is concerned and she's actually protecting her baby from all these, if you want to really be honest, predators out there that are looking for a check.
Yeah, shout out to Jayden Daniels' mom, man. She's not wrong. It's a concern. She has a young son. That's making money. He's got notoriety. He's got fame. You know, he's young. He's got all the things that are going for him. He's a prime target for women of all ages to try to, you know, whatever. You know, it's you can make it sound however you want to make it sound, overprotective or calling women this. Like, listen, it's a reality. It's a thing. It's a known thing with athletes. It's a You know, so she is 100% right. She should be most concerned with that. So with that being said, you know, I can't get mad at her for trying to protect her son and protect his assets and, you know, protect all that he's worked hard for because this is just his rookie year. You know, we've seen what happened. We've seen a guy that had a great rookie season and then it all fall apart. We hope that doesn't happen with Jayden. Sure. And it's very easy to happen. It's very easy to slip into stuff. We've seen it happen with Zion Williamson. Yep. We've seen it. You know, Blake Griffin is paying $3 million a year. His baby mother.
You have you have too many examples.
Too many examples, man. You gotta
look from as far as this situation. And like we just said, we know he's going to experience life. He's going to go through things. You know, he's going to have his time. But also, I'm glad he has the support so he can make make smarter decisions when those choices are to be made when he's out and about, especially in this area, DMV area. Very impressionable. You have a lot of resources, a lot of people around and stuff like that, but just don't fall into that mix. Stay focused, and he's one of them. He's focused. I love his post game interview. He was like, man, this shit sucked. At the end of the day, it's not one of those things that we talked about earlier. Like we're here now. Let's not talk about let's not talk about how good of a season it is. No, let's get it done while we're here.
While we here.
So we didn't accomplish it, but I like the fire I see in his eyes. Just like on to the next season. Sophomore season, it's gonna be one for the books. Yeah. The best rookie quarterback ever, and I'm ready to stamp that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's it. Yeah, that's it for me. He solidified himself.
I don't know how you. The only way it could have gotten better is if he had won the whole thing. That's the only way it could have gotten better.
He had a major successful year.
Yeah, but I think I can't wait to see the roster improvements. We've shown, Adam Peters has shown that he's aggressive, and we signed 13 new people last year. Sure. We got a lot of money in space, a lot of people available. Khalil Mack's available. Please go do that. Khalil Mack's available. Mm-hmm. I think Max Crosby's going to be. Hopefully T. Higgins, because I don't think T. Higgins is going to be able to stick around if they pay Jamar, and they're going to have to pay Jamar a whole lot of money. So, hopefully we can do that. Definitely need another corner. But I think we've been aggressive in making certain moves. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we stick with that program and that formula. So, yeah, man, let's get it done. Let's improve the roster.
Yep. C Breezy. Y'all better give C Breezy that award for residuals.
No, for sure. Yo, that residuals is going crazy, man.
Shoe in, bro.
And that video is even more insane. Like, yo, and seeing it live is also crazy. I'm like, nah, this is and mind you, this was off of Deluxe.
Off of Deluxe.
Like he did this off of Deluxe, bro. Like, it's crazy.
And what year are we in with C Breeze? Come on now. We about 20 plus years in.
This will be the 20th year.
Yeah,
first album dropped in 05, bro.
Come on now.
First album dropped in 05.
And Chris Brown deserves his credit. And as far as Chris Brown, we're tired. We're tired as C Breezy fans.
So is he's tired.
He's tired. So Chris Brown files a $500 million lawsuit against Apple and Warner Bros. Following release of a documentary that was defamation of character, that showed defamation of character. As far as Chris Brown,
that joint hit like a bomb for me, because I was like, I remember when that doc came out. It's the same people that did the documentary for the Nickelodeon situation with Drake Bell and that Dan Snyder thing. It's the same people. For that doc drop, I was like, this is nasty work. I didn't watch this on HBO Max. I didn't watch it, and I didn't really see anything from Chris, so I'm thinking Chris is doing what he mostly normally does or should do, which is ignore it. So when he dropped this, I said, "Oh no!" Yes. I said, "Oh he been working.
He's gonna win.
He gonna get y'all.
He's gonna win."
He said, "Oh, he was not letting y'all rock with that."
It's about time.
I said he was not letting that rock the whole time. He was
I believe Chris Brown definitely will win in this defamation suit.
500 M
and
too.
What also Chris Brown has always shown you is accountability in regards to the situation that he's been in. Every situation he has been in, he has taken accountability for it. He did the time. I mean, he did the crime. He did the time. He's already did everything. He's done everything
to pay his debt to society.
For him to do. Paid his debt to society. He continued to move forward. He turned away from the industry. He did his own thing. And I don't know if he's independent or not, but he's turned away from the industry a long time ago and kept doing his thing. Y'all keep trying to drag him in some drama, drag him into some stuff.
He doesn't complain.
He doesn't complain. Every time you bring
he doesn't get certain opportunities, he understands why. He's fine with it. He doesn't complain.
Mm-hmm. And when you bring his name up, be sure he's going to respond. Quavo already got that. He got that work. Anybody that responds or wants some drama with Chris Brown, he about that drama, and I'm glad he filed a lawsuit, did the right thing.
Hit like a bomb. I was like, oh snap!
I hope he gets his bread from this, cause it's been too long, bro. It's been too long.
And if you don't do this, then it's like you allow other people to think they can continue to play and accuse and make dogs. It's like, no, we're not doing that. Like, no, like I'm finna hit you guys now, and let this be a lesson to the rest of you out here thinking you about to try this. Like, no, like what? So, but 500 M's is crazy. So shout out to him. Yeah. I hope he wins.
And this is a lawsuit I completely agree with.
Yeah, because that was crazy. I thought he was just going to ignore it, let it rock, because nobody was really talking about it. Because I was like, all right, maybe the best thing to do is to ignore it. Nobody's watching it. Nobody's paying any attention to it. But nope, he was like, nope, not letting this rock. No, sir. He was real quiet about this.
And he continues to show you that he's outlasting all of this cancellation BS.
Yep.
Because it's not really a such thing. But he's outlasted it because every single time you see him, he's doing what he loves to do, which is his art, which is singing, dancing, performing. You know, and every time we see him, like he has a hit out. You know what I'm saying? So much praise to Chris Brown. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was thinking about selling my iPhone in a minute, for real, because we do have iCloud. So recently, iPhones with TikTok installed are selling for about $58K on eBay and even at GameStop. I don't even know how GameStop's still open because GameStop been ripping people off since day one. I don't even know why they in the conversation. I'm not handing you my phone for nothing, GameStop, so you can give me 5 cents back on my money.
GameStop definitely.
What's wrong with you?
GameStop definitely don't give you no type of bread.
GameStop used to blow me, bro. You bring in 20 games and they talking about some $10. Like,
nah, for real. GameStop is like it's basically a pawn shop. Literally, it's a pawn shop.
Literally a pawn shop. I don't understand how GameStop is still open, but
that's easy because people still buy games.
But eBay always gonna come up. eBay always gonna come up.
People still buy this. I'm one of those people.
When I first thought about it, I was like, so you gonna give the whole phone up with all of the apps in the phone? Like, how does that necessarily work?
Yeah.
Like, people really desperate out here, and I get honestly, I get it. Say if you were one of those people that were making really good money off of TikTok, and you was just like, okay, look at this in an investment, and you don't want to buy it off of a seller on eBay, I get it. But for the regular day person, it's just like, bro, you lost out on your opportunity.
Nice, $58K for an iPhone that has an app on it is insane.
It's insane, bro. But insane.
Clearly, y'all did not learn from the Flappy Bird situation, or some of y'all went around. So, you know, hey, I don't see myself. It's just some things are just too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? When it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. I don't see anyone giving.
Would you ever sell your phone if based on these circumstances? Would you sell your phone and you have your TikTok on it for $58K, bro?
Oh yeah.
For 58 to 100K,
yeah,
I'm selling this phone because I'm buying 3 more phones, and then like I said, we have iCloud. So I based off of iCloud, I feel like whatever is stored, the apps is always regenerated or like and populated.
Possibly, yeah.
Phone. So
possibly.
Hey,
but yeah, like even if I gotta go without TikTok, I'll take the bread.
Smart move for those sellers.
Yeah. But I just don't see. I don't see me getting 58K from my phone. I just don't see it happening. It just seems too good to be true. But you know.
Speaking of GameStop, what are some stores that are closed now that you think should still be open? I feel like I don't know why we got rid of Circuit City. Circuit City was one of them. Or stores.
Radio Shack.
Or Radio Shack. I feel like those still can be stores of today. I don't know what happened, but GameStop, I'm really surprised that they lasted this long.
I'm not. People still. I mean, they're like floating above water, but people still buy discs. That's why they make the 2 different systems.
That's true.
I still buy this, but they've also done other things. They sell other stuff that become popular, like figurines and Funko Pop toys, and so you know, as long as people still continue to buy games, then yeah, they'll do that. They'll be around. They're you know, they're not like thriving like they were in the early 2000s, but as long as people still buy discs, which they will, you know, the GameStop would be around forever. Story. I don't know. Did Toys R Us come back?
Toys R Us, they've been in a compromising situation.
Because at one point they were gone, and I think that's why they came back. I was like, bring Toys R Us back. What do I feel like is gone that could?
For some reason, I feel like Blockbuster should have found a way.
I was going to say Blockbuster, but I was like, I don't see it. Because I was like, I don't see how.
Because I don't know, like. I feel like we're in the times of nostalgia is kind of coming back.
Yeah. Matter of fact, GameStop's getting ready to rebrand. They're getting ready to start selling old stuff. So that's going to help them as well.
I feel like nostalgia. I ain't going to hold you, bro. Up today,
but Best Buy still sells DVDs.
I would buy a VHR if I could find one. I would buy a VHR. Like, VHS? You know what I'm saying? VHS. Like,
I know there's probably 1 or 2 still sitting in my parents' crib. The one that had the DVD and the VHS on it.
And I think because eBay is has always been so popular, you can always resell this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Those are some things that I miss.
Yeah, I would have to figure out how Blockbuster would have to revamp because it's just like everything is just so straight to digital now. It's like I watched Interstellar for the first time yesterday. That was insane. Chris Nolan is officially my favorite. Officially my favorite director. I was always a huge fan of his and the way he shot certain things. Like, but after watching now, I was like, yo, this is insane. I was like, the ending almost kind of confused me, but then I had to remember this was sci-fi. I was like, nah, this was incredible, bro. But yeah,
say it ain't so. Who cloned Tyrone in real life? Say it ain't so. We back here again with the Popeyes chicken sandwich because a collab was just named that Don Julio and Popeyes are gonna be doing a collab. Imagine Don Julio wings or Don Julio ice lemonade at Popeyes. The line is gonna be outrageous. Come on, we gonna set ourselves back, bro. Cause I can already see somebody fighting. I can already see somebody getting shot or robbed over some Popeyes.
This is just a clear marketing ploy, and they know who they're trying to market to.
It is.
So for me, I'm just like, yo, please don't do please don't be a bunch of niggas and go out there and buy a bunch of. Please just don't do it. Like I'm not telling you not to buy chicken. I'm not telling you not to buy, Don Julio. I don't drink. I don't think anyone should, but I'm not here to tell you not to. But I just wouldn't support this collab. Like, I don't think you need to support this collab.
Because they about to come up off of this collab right here. They going to find a way to market to our people and get word out there because it's going to be an epidemic. Mm-hmm. I'm still not over the chicken sandwich situation. I was one of them that don't let me be a hypocrite because I was one of them in line for sure. But Don Julio and Popeyes, I don't even know what to make of this and how they will make this. They're going to make it profitable, actually. But I don't know how they will make this work. I don't know if it's going to be Don Julio wings, just like how you have Hennessy wings, or you're going to have some type of drink, a specialty drink at Popeyes. But boy, oh boy, the coonery. Please no.
The coonery is crazy.
Please no, bruh. I don't know what to make of this situation. And Arizona Tea, they just called out Netflix for their price increase. Because as we know, the most popular drink ever probably is Arizona. And Arizona has changed its price, but it's always been in the $1 to $2 range. That's still one of the most affordable drinks I've ever had in my life.
Easily.
And every time I look down, Netflix is changing their subscription in some type of way.
Yeah.
And like you said before, I don't know what media platform it was. Oh, it was Twitter. Everything is becoming subscription based, and it's becoming like everything you have to pay for.
Yeah.
I feel like we are moving so much far away from like TV. Now that it's streaming, like they're gonna try to get their bang for their buck.
Then y'all want to add ads to this. Like, why don't I just get cable? Y'all gonna do that?
And then you add an ads. To commercials.
I might as well pay DirecTV and not you. Like, what am I doing that for? But yeah, like every time you turn around, Netflix keep trying to up the price, and I'm like, I don't know why Netflix keeps thinking they can move like this, but there's more competition out here. I'm not gonna lie, they be putting heat on there sometimes, but there have been some droughts on Netflix. So I'm just like, listen, y'all keep trying to up this price like Disney and Hulu and Amazon are out here with great shows and Max. Like you keep trying to you keep messing around, and you gonna find yourself just like Blockbuster found themselves when y'all did that to them. People gonna be on their other app, watching the same stuff you put on.
It's gonna happen. That's the reason
they're not gonna pay this price.
That's why I feel like now they're starting to do live shows now.
Yeah, they got Smack. I ain't gonna lie, they got wrestling on it. That was big. I ain't gonna lie, that was a pretty big deal.
That's why I said they moving with the collabs, but nobody's going to keep paying $17, $18, $19
you can't keep raising the price on this.
You raising your price, then the
and I appreciate the lag of ads, but it's just like, come on now.
No, at some point, this is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And speaking about Netflix, this Netflix show that's new, I haven't really tuned into it, but I've been seeing a lot of clips on it. It's called Wags to Riches. Ocho Cinco's partner, Sharelle, is featured in it. And it's kind of like, how can I say? It's like a
Bad Girls Club.
It's like kind of like Bad Girls Club.
That's why I don't watch stuff like that.
Me either. But I've been seeing clips online surfacing. So Chad Johnson's Ocho Cinco's partner Sharelle, she's been facing backlash from the video that's been surfacing. Basically, they were sitting down and they were talking about a prenuptial agreement before they get married and going through all the business logistics of marriage. But the combo, it left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And one thing I pulled away from it is it don't matter how beautiful you are, what you look, what your outward appearance is, and your characteristics as a person is off. It doesn't matter how good you look, how beautiful you are.
Or your intentions.
And your intentions. That will always show. So what she was asking for in the prenuptial agreement, she was asking for
25%.
25% of his show with
which isn't even all the way his.
With Nightcap, which is featured of Shannon Sharp and Ocho, and then talking about alimony, $3 million a month or a year in alimony.
When we're married, why am I paying you alimony if we're going
That's
to get married? That's
the problem right there.
Then you wanted a $500,000 clause if he cheats. I'm like, what?
Why get married if you have all these things in place? It's a lack of trust to begin with.
I like what Chad said, because prenups really shouldn't be this complicated. Leave what you came with.
Yeah,
I don't need a percentage of your thing. Mm-hmm. You need a percentage of my thing. For you to sit there and try to say that you should get you bring value to his show, you literally show face like twice a month. That's literally all she does. She's not a host. She don't sit there and give her opinion, give her a take. You know what I'm saying? She don't promote. Like, she literally, every now and then he call her, she show her face and she say something. That's not 25% worth. Not only that, it does not all belong to him. It's also Shannon's. And you're not about to just, like, he can't just be like, sign off on that and give up 25% of both of their shows.
Correct.
Like, for you to just do what? Show face every now and then? No. Like, we're not doing that.
And then in hindsight, that's what made the movie even nastier recently. Of Shay Media talking about Humble Baddies, which she now has a show on, has a show with on Shay Media, Shannon Sharp Media.
Ask him for 25% of that show.
Exactly.
You don't need 25% of this show that you don't even be on.
The problem with this marriage in particular, and of nowadays, it's all business. It's what does it have to do with the love at this point? If your motives are already janky in the beginning, that I can already see you.
I don't know how
doing
you
whatever
move
it takes
forward.
for me to get out of the relationship.
I don't know how they can move forward with that. And it's just like it doesn't make sense.
When you bring alimony conversations into a marriage before a marriage, bro.
Why am I paying you alimony?
Why am I paying for you alimony? You leave what you came here with. Yes, and if you guys had some business deals while you guys are together in the marriage, then that can be a conversation.
Sense.
That makes sense. But you make your money and I make my money. And what threw me off as well too. With Chad's response, he's like, okay, well, let me get a percentage of your what you earn. Well, no, I earn this. This is what I do.
I made this
I'm
business
my own
before
boss.
I met you.
I made
this your business while we were together. So
what is that supposed to mean?
That doesn't mean you had anything to do with it.
Yeah, I don't like that. And then like I was talking about in the beginning, it's just character and personality wise. She's getting the rap of being mean because on the show she's being very judgmental to these different wives and these different girlfriends and stuff like that. But when you have a nasty personality and when you present yourself as nasty and treat others like you're a mean girl and you're a grown woman, people not gonna like that, bro. If you don't have empathy or sympathize with other people or continue to pass compassion, or you continue to pass judgment, people are gonna view you in a certain way. I just don't know, like much praise because we really like Chad Johnson as a personality.
I just don't know. These outfits are insane. I just don't know how you move forward.
Yeah, I don't understand how you move forward. What do you do in this situation? Like, I really don't understand how.
Yeah, at this point, you might as well leave it where it's at. Because if you really want to move forward, why we gotta move forward with all this? Like, either you trust me and forgive me, or you don't. You know, if you're not going to do that, then we can't move forward. But like, you're not about to sit here and feel like you need to take all my money and whatnot. If this should be very simple, leave what you came with. You know what I'm saying?
Elephant in the room. Got you two questions, 2-part questions. What is the percentage, or does Kendrick Lamar play Not Like Us at the Super Bowl?
I think it's at 100%.
You think he plays Not Like Us at the Super Bowl?
I think he kind of has to. It was the biggest song of the year. I don't think he needs to.
It's not a need.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to. So with that being said, I'll go with 80.
80%.
I'll go with 80.
I'm 50-50. I think he will play the chorus. I don't think he's gonna play the lyrics. But as far as Kendrick Lamar,
I like that.
Yeah,
I'll go with that.
And then you have the band. All you need for this song to be successful at the Super Bowl is the chorus. You let the audience sing the rest. So if he plays it, I think the chorus would be the best option. One thing out of this situation, I would ask you, is SZA playing both sides? Because I think SZA right here, she's been the mole in this whole situation. Because, you know, she had her past history with Drake. You know, she also has history with Kendrick, of course, TDE ties. She just dropped the song "Rich Baby Daddy" before all of the beef started, and then when the beef started, we seen she chose sides.
But she choose sides, or I mean, I don't know. Like when we say choose sides, I don't know. People kind of view it as like I'm not rocking with you because I'm rocking over here. I think in this situation it's like she's supporting Kendrick because that's her guy. I don't think it means I hate you and I'm picking his side. I think for her it just means like, nah, this is my guy, so I'm a work with my guy. I'm a rock with my guy. I don't think that means I hate you.
In this particular situation,
but I don't know. You could be right. I don't know if she's playing both sides. I just don't think. I feel like for her, it's what they're going through. It's not like for everyone. It's not that deep. So that's why I always think stuff is weird when I see people reacting a certain way, or when Drake, is mad at LeBron. It's like I don't I don't think it's that deep for LeBron. I think for LeBron, like this is just he's a fan of this artist. It's music. It's whatever. You and I are actually like friends. For me, it's just like it's not that deep for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the same thing with Scissor. Like I don't think it's that deep for me. Like y'all two are obviously fighting. Y'all feel how y'all feel. It's not that deep for me. Like I don't feel this way about him, and because I don't feel the way about him, does not mean I don't love you. Mm-hmm. I think for me, I just think it's not that deep for some folks. So if some folks continue to, move how they already are moving, like with us, with our situation, what we got on and our friends, like we're not in what those two got going on. Mm-hmm. So because we're not in that, we're not picking sides. Like that's still our guy over here, just like this still our guy over here. We not playing both sides. We love both these guys, and we're not in their beat.
To counter what you're saying, as far as LeBron is wrong as hell in this situation because he did choose sides. And he did choose sides because if I'm representing myself a certain way and these two of my boys, one thing I'm not gonna do is go to a concert to where they're calling me basically a PDF, and I'm dancing, I'm moving, I'm grooving to that song. If you
go to a concert or with the song playing, he was dancing to it.
No, if you my mans, I'm not entertaining that in no way. If I'm being even and I'm not choosing sides.
Okay, I can see that.
With LeBron, I
don't know. I just think I get it.
I think LeBron chose sides. In this whole situation, a lot of people chose sides, and I get how people can view Drake as like, "Dang, you being a little sensitive because this is a rap beef." But I do get Drake. The people that say, "Oh, you have a right to be, feel how you feel," because a lot of people did choose sides that they basically took advantage of your stardom to benefit from
that he allowed because he be rapping about it. He be saying yes, and he be rapping about it. He be like, "Yeah, whatever, give me back whenever or not." So, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if SZA playing both sides. I don't know. For me, I don't think it's that deep, for her. But everybody sees it differently. So
yeah, we shall see. These next 2 weeks are gonna be huge.
I just know the show gonna be fire. I hope the Eagles get blown out. That'll be a great game for me.
Yeah, that's all I can take from it. And shout out to the Chiefs as well too because I want them to three-peat.
The Pro Bowl. What's going on with the All-Star stuff, bro? The Pro Bowl's finna suck, and they about to ruin All-Star Weekend now too. So it's like I don't know, bro. We're gonna have a deep dive on it today. But I just want to bring that up because both those things are going to happen. All-Star Weekend. I mean.
Yep, you're
Pro
right.
Bowl Weekend is this weekend.
And
All-Star Weekend is next weekend. It's the weekend of Valentine's Day and all that stuff. So it's like, and they already revamped the game. I don't know how that's gonna look with 4 teams and pro. I'm like, what? The slam dunk contest don't look good no more because y'all kept jipping Aaron Gordon. So now this is what we deserve. I'm not gonna lie, we deserve this. They said that one of my homies is mad. Matt McClellan's coming back. I was like, well, first of all, we deserve this. Second of all, he is the champ, so he should come back. 2-time champ, and he's been the most exciting thing about it. So bring him back. But yeah, like I don't know, bro. Somebody gotta figure this out. And I applaud the NBA for trying something new to see if it's gonna work. Mm-hmm. All we can do is try. So I applaud that effort. But like, I don't know, bro.
Facts. But before we go, man, much love to our Washington Commanders fans. Much love to our team, and we're gonna be back next year. Simple as that.
Yes, sir.
Much love.